Alright, here we go. The 5 love languages. How to keep your romance alive in your relationship. Now, often this is like, have you read that book, The 5 Love Languages? Yeah, I've read it a while ago. It's a free online test you can do. I don't sell it. I'm not affiliated with it. It's a great test. It's not. Is this audio? I hope it's going to be okay. The light's alright. It's a great test to do if you're in a partnership with someone, or if maybe you're dating, or just even, it's a really powerful one. Like, people use this book in just the dating scene, but it could be about friendship with people, or if you're mentoring someone, or coaching someone, or even living with someone, understanding what their love languages are. I mean, if you walk up to your housemate and say, hey, what's your 5 love languages in most important order? Depends on what sort of setting you got. They might feel a bit creeped out, but you can say, hey, like, you know, what 5 love languages are you, you know, what speaks to you the most? What's most important? And I'm asking this as a housemate. I'm asking this as like a friend or a mentor or a coach or even a fucking employer or employee. Imagine asking your boss, hey, what's your 5 love languages? Like, you're either going to get sacked or you're going to get a raise. Because they're like, wow, you're trying to communicate with me. So it's about, this is really powerful in that you understand people's needs. Everyone has needs, and communication. The quality of our communication is the quality of our life. I'll say it again because it's so important. The quality of our communication determines the quality of our life. The quality of our life is in direct proportion to the quality of our communication. So do that love languages test, or have a look down below. Just Google it up. Even if you click off the video now, just Google it up. 5 love languages online test. It takes 4 or 5 minutes. It's a really powerful one to understand the 5 love languages. Maybe there's more, but we're starting somewhere now. We've got 5. We've got better communication skills. We've got better understanding of what we need. Hang on, sorry. Anyway, so the 5 love languages again is we've got acts of service, quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, and gifts. So we use the bicycle as a metaphor for the 5 love languages as an example. So one could be gifts. So let's say someone gives you a bike. Okay, that could be really important to you. Another one could be, another language is quality time. So you have a bicycle and they spend time riding the bicycle with you. They don't fix the bicycle, they don't give it to you, they don't give you words of affirmation, they just spend time riding the bike with you. So that's quality time. Also, we have acts of service. Could maybe, you know, you're riding along, you get a flat tire, and someone helps you fix the flat tire or adjust your seat height. That would be an act of service. And we sort of got the gift, someone giving you a bike. We've got acts of service, maybe helping you fix the bike, quality time, riding the bike with you. Words of affirmation. Hey, you could be a really good rider. You know, you're riding really well, or things like that. Words of affirmation. Another one could be physical touch, where that's kind of a bit creepy, and that someone touches you on the bike, but maybe they push you up the hill. But like, you see me, if someone rides with me and they're straggling a little bit, I'll give them a push on the back. It's called spotting, where you get your hand on the small of the back and just give them the push. That first happened to me in 2003 when I was riding with Team Once, the Spanish team, and I was struggling up a hill, and I had this hand of God just push me in the back and push me up the hill. It was a really good feeling. So physical touch. So that's the using the bicycle as an analogy. So understanding that you can put that into your relationship. That's the title of the video is, you know, how to sustain romance in your relationship. And I would say starting with understanding your 5 most important love languages. Understand what the 5 love languages are, rather, and what is most important to you. And then, I'm just losing a screw here. You know, understanding that's so powerful. It's so powerful, and you can carry that to so many areas in your life. And imagine if we got taught this in school or university, or we don't. You know, you get on Tinder or rsvb.com, or you go to the nightclub, you drink a few beers, like no one's talking this shit. You know, you're just like tanked. And even if someone walked up to you and said, hey, what's your 5 love language? You'd be like, fuck, I've had too many fucking champagne, or what? You know, like, you just wouldn't really be able to get it. That's why I recommend girls and guys don't drink, man. I mean, drink a couple of times, understand what the experience is if you want, move on quick. I haven't drunk alcohol since July, I think, 14th or 4th. Bastille Day in France. When's Bastille Day? Let me know down below. I've been drunken since Bastille Day, July 2001. I had not a drop. I went out one time, I was out with friends a few years ago. Actually, it wasn't a few years ago, a year ago. And there was a drink on the table, and I thought it was like lemonade, so I just had a sip, but it was like lemonade and vodka or something. I just like sipped it, could taste it, and spat it. It's the only alcohol I'll put to my lips. Again, maybe exception of red wine sauce and some vegan. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking drink, and I haven't been drunk. I haven't drunk more than a nanogram of alcohol since 2001. And it's just better clarity, better mental clarity for sure. And so that'd be my tip, is get off the booze, understand what your love languages are, develop the confidence that you can communicate these with people. And if you can't, let's say, you go, oh, Harley, this is a really cool video, you know, like, I'm going to go and talk to my partner. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I feel embarrassed. Well, are you really, why are you embarrassed? If you can't talk to your partner about your relationship, about your needs and what needs to be met, you don't have a relationship worth saving. Like, well, why, you know? Also, though, the second part is that maybe the person would communicate with you, but you make the false assumption that they wouldn't. You make that assumption they wouldn't communicate with you. So what are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You know, so understand. So I have so many people say, oh, you know, I'd like to say this with someone, but they probably would make fun of me. Well, you don't fucking know until you have a go. And if they do make fun of you, why are they making fun of you? Maybe they're embarrassed to share what they feel with you because they're scared of your rejection. Yeah, pretty powerful, isn't it? So understand that a lot of people motivated by in society is based out of fear of rejection. What's phone is ringing, you know? We won't tell someone something or pursue something or, you know, pursue our career choice or whatever because of fear of rejection, a fear of social disapproval, fear of not being loved. And again, I've done so many videos about that, about self-love, and you got to put your life jacket on first. You got to wear the life jacket of self-love before you can go out giving love or helping anyone else, really. And the more that you look after yourself, the bigger your life jacket is, the more buoyancy you have through life, and you can be a better platform, a better pontoon. You can be a better pontoon to form a platoon of like-minded individuals, and that's why I can give so much to my community that I've created from scratch. You know, no one gave me shout-outs on YouTube at the start. No one gave me any real tips. It was all self-made durianrider. I wasn't born like this. I made durianrider, the crazy character that I am. This is self-made. So that's why I can speak with such confidence when I'm giving advice. And a lot of people have never had a long-term relationship. I mean, me and Freely were together almost 9 years. And it wasn't a standard relationship where you go to work, we were like fucking Siamese twins. We'd share the same fucking small unit apartment. We'd share the same tent when we were camping out and stuff and doing house sits, and we had the same job or no job. We spent so much time together. So a lot of people don't understand. They've never had a relationship like that where it's just it's almost like brother and sister drive each other batty every day for 9 years in a way. So having that proximity with someone else, understanding someone's needs, etc. A lot of people have never had that in their life. They probably never will have that in their life for whatever reason. But when I read some of the comments people write, I'm like, man, you've never really had much of a relationship, have you? Or if you have, it's not really that close, you know. So I would say that the quality of our life is in direct proportion to the quality of our relationships. The quality of our life is direct proportion to the quality of relationships. And those relationships are based on communication. It's not trust. Fuck trust, man. You don't need trust. I've got trust issues, Harley. You don't need fucking trust. Fuck trust. Trust means shit, man. You know? Trust means nothing. That's just a word we put out in Hollywood. Trust. It's just you're coming down from your caffeine high and you got no energy, and someone's just like, oh, just trust me. You know? It's just the easy way out of understanding. What's the opposite of trust? No, not what's the opposite. What's better than trust? What's legit? Understanding something. Okay, so I could ride this bicycle. It's super lightweight carbon. I don't trust it, but I understand a designer wouldn't want to make a frame fail that causes a catastrophic crash and an impending lawsuit. I understand that. Okay, so I don't have to have trust the engineer know what the shit they're doing about. I'd understand that they represent a big corporate company who has a lot of assets. They may get sued. All right, so they're going to put out a product that has legit structure and integrity. So fuck trust, man. You want to have understanding, and by communicating with your partner, your 5 love languages, or your housemate, or your employer, or your employees, or whatever. I guess it could even be 5 life languages. Maybe we could reword it and call it the 5 life languages, so people are a bit more or less love languages. What the fuck you sending me for? You know, can you imagine if you got a bunch of 20-something-year-old guys and you're a bricklayer and you've got these apprentices and you're like, hey guys, today in lunch break, I want you to write your 5 love languages to me. It ain't going to happen. But if you said, hey guys, what's your 5 life languages? What really gets you going? How can I better meet your needs? Then those kids, those guys are going to be like, oh, this is pretty cool. So maybe we could call it life languages. Maybe they need to update the website. But anyway, that's just a bit of food for thought, bit of rambling on there while I get the bike done. I'll put one drink bottle screw in the bike. That's why I do good on YouTube and not good in the bike shop. But an example would be, anyway, let's cut this video. I can talk forever on this one. I'll do another video on a different topic in a sec. But life languages, love languages. Let us know down below what your thoughts are. And you got any other video ideas, hit me up. Thanks for watching as always.